What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. In today's episode, here's the thing. This episode is going to be titled "Why I'm Better Than My Haters," but it's more than just that. It's more than just that hater aspect of this episode I'm going to talk on, because there's a bunch of different things I will be talking on. But to start it off by overall just cutting straight to it, why I believe that I'm better than my haters is because every time when some stuff goes down, they react to it out of emotions. And this was something that I was talking on in a video of it's about another YouTuber named Gabby Hanna. I'm pretty sure some people may be familiar with her, but just recently she had, I guess like she released a book, and when I guess people was criticizing her book, she got mad, started attacking all these different YouTubers, but she was doing it out of emotions. Like at the end of the day, you could be doing something as a joke or just for comedy reasons and call it a day. But when if you watch, there's a video that I reacted to. Shout out to my friend Ray Rahimi, but she has a YouTube channel called Hot Tea. And she has a whole detailed summary of the whole situation. I reacted to it, and that was one of the things I was talking on, how Gabby Hanna reacts to things out of emotions. Just letting y'all know, real quick, I'm gonna probably be getting this a 15 gigabyte update for Cyberpunk. So I'm downloading some games right now. One of the games I'm gonna download is Titanfall. I guess Titanfall has been blowing up recently, so I'm let me see what the hype is about it. But anyways, but no, so it's to add that to my haters, to talk on my haters and compare them to Gabby Hanna. I don't see much of a difference between the two, because when you place that that situation, Gabby Hanna's situation, and place my situation with my haters next to each other. So when I made the first video that really just made these guys upset, pissed them off. The first video that I made was defending Reactors. Now, what happened after I did that video? Just a Robot responded to that video. Now, he was trying to be have a comedy side to it, cracking jokes, saying how he feels and all that other crap. But then as the time progressed on, I remember it was that night in December, that man got emotional. That man got emotional. Now, I think I said that before, and if I didn't, I'm saying it now. That man got emotional because it was either he was I didn't even know what that man was asking for at the end of the day. I didn't know whether he wanted to work with me, or he just wanted me gone from YouTube, or whatever reason. But he has so much emotions built up, because for the first time in his life, he had to deal with somebody that just looked past the crap that he says to everybody, and it's they call bull on it. They legit just call, because that's what I did. He came at me, all I hate your videos, or reaction videos, or this, pretty much repeating, being a mirror of everybody else that's already said how they hate reaction videos. And that's the main reason why I didn't even really care for his videos, because it's the same videos that I've seen before. I seen one, or maybe not one, I've seen quite a few, of hate videos, on reaction videos and stuff. And it, and then watching the beginning of his video, I'd seen there was okay, this is gonna be the same thing. So why am I going to sit down and watch it? Then the video being about me, I think that's more so why he got so emotional and he got so upset, is because I looked at it as something stupid, which it is. You're making a video about a small YouTuber and why he, out of all of the videos out there, bruh, out of all the videos out there, you chose my video. So that's how I knew that you had something against me. Because you'd seen my video, and there's probably videos, comments, tweets, Instagram. There's probably so many different things out there of people defending people that do reaction videos, reaction channels, people that call themselves reactors, anybody that just does reaction videos, period. Okay, they got one reaction video on their channel. Anybody that does reaction videos, period. You picked and chose my video because it made you that mad. You can try to hide around that as many times as you possibly, and then look at how your fans reacted. They're just as emotional as you are. Well, maybe not. No, I have to say, because I feel like, I feel like fans, if you don't tell them like, hey, like y'all ain't gotta like, do no extra stuff and things, like this is between like me and that individual. Like he didn't say that. My thing was is that he wanted me to crumble. He wanted me to crumble under pressure. That's why he never made no videos saying, hey, fans, stop attacking this guy. There's no beef, there's no problems, none of that. No, he had problems with me. He had beef with me. So at the end of the day, it's like, and I felt like that, all of that, 4 years of, attempting to bring me off of YouTube. What else? Making all these other different videos. Like, all of that stuff is coming back full circle on him. That's why that, like, racist video that came out about him, he's doing everything in his power to try to make that guy out as a liar and get his fans on him. I'm like, and that's the day where I'm like, I feel like that even then, Just a Robot, he really hasn't met his match. I feel like that he has not met his match. I feel like that it's going to require somebody to, honestly, and that's the one thing where I'm like, man, I can't wait for that day to where you see this man for who he really is. Because even then, he knew that video wasn't going to threaten his channel. That's why he didn't come out with no apology video. Now, let's say if it was a YouTuber with like 1 million subscribers or 10 million subscribers, if it was somebody that much, much more bigger than Just a Robot, oh, that man would have came out with an apology video as fast as he possibly could. As fast as he possibly could. Probably, if, because look at the one guy, Chet Goldstein, the one that did the, the Predator video on EDP. Look what happened to him with all those, racist videos came out. Imagine if, because, like, after, I think, was, like, everybody, once when they figure out that that man was a racist, or they, was overall, like, just seeing, I don't know who came out with the video talking on how he's racist. Let me see real quick. It's crazy, though, that guy got his channel taken down. But, yeah, there's so many videos uploaded, though, of that guy like Chet Goldstein, banned from YouTube, is far worse than EDP. So, so it's just a bunch of different videos. I really don't know, like, where to start off at. But it's like, imagine if, like, this whole, like, Chet Goldstein stuff, if that was Just a Robot. Do you honestly think he would have came out with a response video? Like, answer that truthfully. Do you think that Just a Robot would have came out with a response video if everybody on YouTube was after this man? And then to just, like, because at the end of the day, it's like the evidence is there. Like, there's evidence from you, and then there's evidence of your fans being racist. So do you think in a case of whatever sorts, do you think that you have a case? Do you think that you can get out of this alive, well, and have the same career? Because I'm telling you, when I blow up, or when this other guy blows up, prison mate Luke, if one of us blows up, and those videos are brought back up to light, you're done. Like, you are done. And so it was funny, because somebody had sent me a screenshot of Just a Robot, and the first thing that I read, that it brought a genuine smile to my face, was Just a Robot saying that out of all of the people that he's had to deal with, I was the one that made him mad the most. That is funny. Like, that is so funny, because if you let his fans say it, if you let his fans tell the story, I'm the one that got so upset. I'm the one that got so butthurt about what was going on. I'll admit, like, yeah, there was at times where I'm all like, dang, like, y'all still going at this? And it was more so, here's the thing, it was more so when there was videos that had absolutely nothing to do with the situation. But when I was getting racist comments, when I had people making lies and stories about me, when I had you guys, rating every video, like, possible with dislikes and other hate comments, I still kept going. I still kept going. I still was smiling. I was still happy. I wasn't letting nothing get to me from you guys. Because at the end of the day, that's how I seen it. And that's what was the one thing that made you guys so upset the most, is that I called y'all out on your bull. Your BS. What else do you want to call it? You could call it anything else, but I called you guys out on that stuff. And then when you guys, like, there was even the one time I remember when I was streaming, and it was Just a Robot fan was like, I guess trying to get me caught up. And I'm like, no, I'm like, I got time for this. I definitely got time for this. So you want to talk on the, what was it? Or it was the situation with, there was like when people was getting mad because I said that a girl needs to get her throat chewed out for having me in the same conversation as a mass shooting. So they was really trying to like get it. Whoever it was trying to get on me about it, and I'm like, okay, what would you do in a situation like that? I'm like, that's what you guys just don't like to answer. And he's trying to say all these other different things. I'm like, that's not what I'm asking you. That's not that, I'm like, answer the question. You're in the situation, okay, where somebody is having you in the same conversation or comparing you to a mass shooting. How would that make you feel? He's trying to tell me that I shouldn't have been upset. I shouldn't have been mad. I shouldn't have said what I said. But it's okay for her to say what she said. Then they're lying on the fact that she's a kid. Turns out that she was a 30-something-year-old woman, I think. That's what I can't remember. I think, was she in her 20s or in her 30s? Overall, she was an adult. She wasn't no kid. So they was like, they lied on that. But it was like they were trying, I remember originally they were trying to make me feel bad because they were saying like, oh, the girl has autism. I'm like, okay, well, saying the things that she's saying, somebody, parent, guardian, whoever, needs to take that internet access away from her because she gets up online, she don't know what she's talking about. Having me in the same conversation as a mass shooting and I'm supposed to just be like, oh, well, okay, have a nice day, lady. No, that's not how that conversation is going to go down. Anybody would be mad. If that same thing would have happened to Just a Robot, so many people would have went off on that person for that. So that's why it's like you can put my situation in Just a Robot situation. You guys either would have did the same thing. I've honestly, you know what? This is what I have to say. If and when the day when Just a Robot, when he has to like answer, like he has to truthfully answer like outside of the robot persona, he has to like truthfully answer something, because he done got caught up in some crap. Now the spotlight is on him. Now he's the one getting all the hate. The day where he answers for all the crap that he's ever did, he's losing his fans. That man is gonna lose his. I feel like the people that are supporting this man, because at the end of the day, that's how YouTube works. If a video comes out, like let's say if there was a video that came out of me and I was out attacking old people, so many people would hate me for that. If I came out in the video saying racist crap, people would hate me for that. If I came out and, I don't know, tore up like a Pokemon card that was worth like $10 million, I would hate myself for that. But I'm saying, like, jokes aside, that's how YouTube works. So, and I honestly, and I feel like that with this racist crap, it's like, his fans ain't gonna hate him for that, because they're racist themselves. Prove me wrong otherwise. Prove me wrong that y'all ain't racist. Because I'm like, okay, well, if y'all gonna say that you aren't racist, why did I put together a whole video talking on how his community, okay, his fan base, the people that are subscribed to him, the people that watch his videos, why did I come out with a 3-part, including a fourth that wasn't too long ago? But I'm like, that's kind of like that the last video I did where I was like the community was racist. That was overall just kind of like adding more to the like situation that was going on with prison mate Luke and Just a Robot. But other than that, why did I come out with a 3-part series? Okay, if y'all ain't racist, what are those videos about? Like, I'm saying, like, it's funny. I'm like, you can place those guys. They don't want to place themselves in the situation, but you can place them in the situation, and I already know how it would go down. I'm like, if any of that stuff with Chet Goldstein, if that would have been Just a Robot's face all over the internet, people, it's like, yeah, he definitely, the people that have been supporting him would have been unsubscribing for him. Out of nowhere, they're all like, oh, I'm not racist anymore. I'm like, nobody don't know who I am. Nobody don't. I honestly, that's going to be the day. That is going to probably just be a crazy, because I'm like, knowing Just a Robot, I feel like it's either going to go down one of two ways. He's going to apologize and disappear, or he's just going to go off on his fans, because he's going to probably try to throw them under the bus. That's what I honestly feel like with him and his. I feel like there's just no trust. There's no loyalty with him and his fans. It's just he tells them what to do, and he continues coming out with videos that they love. And I'm like, bruh, that's not a YouTuber and fan base relationship. That's like, I don't even know what to call that. But that's overall, like, I know what it is. I'm like, it's just like him just manipulating his fans. But I'm like, I just don't know like the name for it. Like, you can't call that a family. You can't call that like a collective or a group. It's just like it's a racist community. And I'm like, and honestly, I'm like, when the day does come where it's like he does get exposed on all that crap, I'm like, you best believe I'm gonna be sitting there smiling, because I'm like, my thing is like, I've said this numerous times before, where I'm like, there's been people that have made videos about me. Where are they now? Look at his editor, just look at Just the Robot's editor, Just the Robot. Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. But no, his editor, Joshua. Look what happened to him. No longer here. And there are so many other people, even like back then, like when in 2016 when this stuff had started, there were people back then that was making videos on me. Where are they now? Not here. There was even people like throughout the time making videos on me. Where are they now? Not here. So I'm saying, like, at the end of the day, it's like I said in the last thing I did about him, his days are numbered. So I'm like, good luck. I'm like, and I hope and pray the best for you, but I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, you brought this on yourself. So, but anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Subscribe to one of my 31 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at TMossBoss. Till next time, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.